those groups we belong to as well. They are not to be trusted. Oh, they mostly even less to be trusted among the usual populace of the civilization. We do not stick out. We are just mere shadows in the vision. That's why they never had something against us. We are not to be noticed, and we can pick many excuses to slip through their narrow view if they have one. Those groups, on the other hand, to which we belong as well, there are many among them who take badly on us because we are different among the difference. Outcasts among the outcasts. They know better. They are not so easily deceived. They know the truth if we are there. They all have one thing in common. They seek unity and affection of one or the other kind, be it the physical or the emotional. For us, no variations. Usually one of those two is true, if any, even. With a few exceptions in between. There are many shades of grey after all. We are different in that case. We are not united by a shared want. In fact, we are united by the rejection of such a common thing. I do not think it makes us better. It just makes us different than them. Still, we are part of that group because it is simple to put such things together in one group, obviously speaking. Yet, it is important that we see the difference here. That is why they take issue with us. We were never being treated that badly, or so they think. No one goes up for their life, but we are from a civilization that has seriously no understanding of how we view the world. They don't get it. Everywhere you go, you see it one way or another. One of those two factions from birth on. Once we walk, it is something that is hammered into our heads that you will eventually do that and do this. You are not presented with a choice. You are presented with an outcome that they put as inevitable. So even claim it to be the most important things that should not be avoided. They may judge you, they may make fun of you. It is true that no attempts of our lives are made, as far as I know. But I don't know. I would not say that that is a good life. We live in a society where everything swings in one or the other way. And if you are like me and can't handle either, well, this is a world that's alien to you in most cases. And that treats you like you are an alien, I suppose. It's not mistreatment, not by choice. But isn't that the difference? Mistreatment by choice of others. Corrupt people is easily be treated. Not eradicated, obviously. But you see evil, you can deal with evil. But if it isn't for evil, just a lack of knowledge, it's not easily fixed. People are just made this way now. Society just works this way, going around assuming things as they usually do. That is something you can't really fix. You can't say that, hey, that's an offense, that is wrong, you shouldn't do that, because it's society's way of how things have evolved to work. Difference here is they have a difficult problem to fix. We have a problem that cannot be fixed. It is different. What is better? I suppose it's for a good philosophical question. What is better? To either be seen but mistreated, or being mistreated because you aren't being seen. to stand out as different and so maybe be confronted with judgment, or to, face difficulty because nobody sees that you are, in fact, there. We rather be a glowing different light or shadow, I suppose. I can't tell, I'm just on one side of the spectrum. But, well, I must say, for all that this is always about pride, as to say, I never fully felt prideful for it. I was put to ends already chosen before my choice. Either way, one path was represented by society, what I should do, following their assumptions. The other is the path that was set for me. And honestly, I don't like either. I don't really feel prideful for being who I am. Because, let's be honest, the fact that I'm built this way, this revulsion, it has only brought pain to me. It isn't really a good thing, not to me. I don't doubt it as for others. I see many ace people handling this well, but for me, living in such a society, it's quite painful. Perhaps the autism is playing into it, but most ace people I know are autistic too. Those things tend to go hand in hand very oftenly. It's no surprise. So, I don't know, they always seem to handle this so well. But I certainly don't. I certainly can't. And I don't know what to do about it. Because it always goes back to it in the end, isn't it? I don't know. I always build myself back up just to be broken down again. Over and over again. I really just don't know what to do with this. I even put myself out to harm's way just out of my curiosity. I cannot fight it. I burn myself more times to know better, but I can't help it. I need to know. If I see evil, I must know. But yes, I do not see any pride in this. I don't know if others do. Some may say so. But honestly, as much as the idea is revolting, if I was just some average Joe, I think society would treat me differently. Actually, I think they would treat me worse. But I think I would have an easier life. Because this is ridiculous how long I had to stand this over and over again. It always keeps going. It isn't something that is getting worse. It's not like someone punches you one day and the next day they hit you with a baseball bat. It's not increasing. That is actually the issue. Imagine someone stabs you in the stomach and it recovers, but they always do it again and again and again. You don't even know when. Sometimes there are longer times of peace, sometimes it's very rapidly always coming back over and over. That's the point. If it gets worse, you will eventually reach the point where from here things can just get better. That isn't the case. It is not getting better, it is not getting worse, it's just sterile. It's a state that always is on the same level. And it never really seems to change all that much. I don't know. I think it is quite bothersome, to me at least. for the part of being treated worse, that might just be it's kind of a stretch, an assumption of my part, but it's something I see often in the society. The term white cis male, straight white cis male, I think it was. So someone who's born as a male, who is white and who's straight. It is kinda, I don't know if that's childish of me to say, maybe it's just an inside joke, but it seems to be kinda treated as an insult. Don't know really why. I mean, I see people bring it up all the time for no reason. Oh yeah, that's some white guy. Why is the race important? I thought we live in a society where race isn't important. I don't get that. Do other people get that? Is that my autism being in the way of my understanding of society again? Because, to my knowledge, race doesn't matter if the person who maybe did something stupid is white or black or Asian. That doesn't matter. It's the person that did something stupid. Calling someone who that's a white, straight, cis man, guy, whatever. Why is that a problem? So, I mean, that would kind of imply if it was like a straight Asian guy, would that be better then? Not even if they say some controversial, they just bring it out sometimes. Oh yeah, white guy, who's straight and always has been a guy. If that is this transgender person, and let's say they did something controversial, would that then be better? I don't want to sound like some of those discriminating types. I'm really not. I'm just confused. Because that doesn't really make sense, right? Is that like some social joke? I don't get sarcasm, something like that. Because I think it's confusing. And that's the point. I am white. I'm a born male who identifies as a guy, I think. But I'm asexual. That's, it's a difference. You cannot say, yeah, I'm not. If someone would call me that, no, I'm actually that. Sometimes that's you think, oh yeah, that makes me better. They treat me different then, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I didn't choose my race, my gender. Not that I minded it. I was just made that way and I never took an issue with it. Because that's kind of the thing, isn't it? Maybe that's also why the straight people have an issue with us. This all is about pride, isn't it? To be happy about the way you're born. But then again, there are people like that, and that doesn't seem like you're implying, hey, it's okay the way you are. Embrace who you are. Be happy with that. Because if you all do that, society would be a better place with less hatred. But that doesn't really seem like it. That's the opposite of that. That's saying, yeah, you are not a special snowflake, so you're lesser than us. Some people do it, of course, not everyone. I'm part of the LGBTQ after all too. But no, that is, I guess you can say this pride was the arrogant kind, not the we are all special. That's good. It's more the I am special, you are not, and that makes me superior to you. I'm the Prince of the Saints. That kind of pride. That's the wrong one. That isn't how this works. This is about everyone is good to embrace the person they are, really. And not about I am special, so I'm better than you, because for me it would be the opposite. I kind of think less of myself for that. Not that I view myself as less of a guy for not having desires. That's not it. I think desires are disgusting. But, I think it makes my life more difficult, if that makes any sense. It's the only way I don't take pride in it, because I always have been this way, so I don't mind it, because that's how I see the world and always have. But it makes my life more difficult at the same time, so it kind of holds me back from enjoying my existence. And so I'm not sure if I can have pride for it.